I teach you 12th standard economics subject. Students, in last lecture we have already studied topic number 1, Introduction to Micro and Macro Economics. In this topic we have already studied Introduction to Microeconomics, definitions, historical view of microeconomics, scope of microeconomics, features of microeconomics, and now today we are going to start importance of microeconomics. Number 1, price determination. Number 2, free market economy. Number 3, foreign trade. Number 4, economic model building. Number 5, business decision. Number 6, useful to government. And number 7, basis of welfare economics. Importance of microeconomics. Number 1, price determination. Students, you know, in features and scope of microeconomics, price determination, microeconomics explain how the prices of different products and various factors of production are determined. Means a particular commodity, please see picture here, a particular commodity like that rice price determination through the microeconomic study means consumer behavior and producers behavior, means demand force and supply force, where demand curve and supply curve intersects, it is called equilibrium point, it is called price determination. Then factors of production. 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprise. So 4 factors rewards respectively rent, wages, interest and profit. So microeconomics is important to study price determination of particular commodity and factors of production. Next, second important, free market economy. Microeconomics helps in understanding the working of a free market economy. First, what is meant by free market economy? Some characteristics of free market economy. In a free market economy, private property, limited government, system of markets and prices. In a free market economy, very tough competition and motive to self-interest and freedom of choice. These are the features. These are the features of free market economy. Means in a free market economy is that economy where economic decisions regarding production of goods. In free market economy, production of goods such as what to produce, how much to produce and how to produce. These are the 3 questions answer to study in microeconomics. Means what goods are produced, X, Y, Z, you select. How much to produce in quantity, and how to produce. How to produce means 2 methods of production. Number 1, labor intensive method, and number 2, capital intensive method. Means in 2 methods, when you select a single method and to start the production process, So etc. are taken at individual levels, means a particular firm, particular businessman, industry. These are the three questions answers, means what to produce, how much to produce, and how to produce are taken at individual levels. There is no intervention by the government or any other agency. In free market economy, all economic activity automatically run, no interfere any government or any agency. It is called free market economy. So just see here another picture. Free market economy run automatically, no any government interfere. So microeconomics, so microeconomics is important to study free market economy. Next, importance foreign trade or international trade. Microeconomics helps in explaining various aspects of foreign trade, like effects on tariff on a particular commodity. In foreign trade, import and export, import and export. So in import trade and export trade, import quota, export quota, tariff rate, also a particular commodity. For example, India exports from America. India export to America two-wheeler parts. So in two-wheeler parts, America's export tariff rate and India's export tariff rate also define two countries contract in international trade. So this tariff rate or tax rate increase or decrease, that affect on commodities price level, means two-wheeler spare parts price depend on international trade or tariff rates or tax rates. So particular prices increase or decrease, this import or export is positive or negative, means determination of currency exchange rates of any two countries. Of any two countries, exchange rate, for example, India's currency rupaya and Germany's yen. India to Germany when international trade or foreign trade, then two countries currency also exchange and gains from international trade to a particular country, means balance of payment or BOP, adverse effect or means positive effect or negative effect to study in foreign trade. Basically foreign trade, waterways and airways. So our country import crude oil, petrol, diesels from foreign countries from waterways. So foreign trade study means particular commodities price increase or decrease, currency rate increase or decrease, means exchange rate increase or decrease, all types of study in microeconomics. So foreign trade is important. Next, economic model building. Microeconomics helps in understanding various complex economic situations with the help of economic models. Just see picture here. This picture explain only a model of house or models. So these types of models, another picture, model building, definition and assumptions, theoretical analysis, predictions tested against data, and accept the model or reject the model. In economic model, it has made a valuable contribution to economics by developing various terms, means in microeconomics, various terms, concepts, terminologies, tools of economic analysis is very important. Concepts like that, demand concept, supply concept, utility concept, cost of production, revenue, all types of these concepts also very important to study, like that Herod Domer model, then Mahalanobis model. These are the example of models also very important to study. Economic models are built using various economic variables in microeconomics. Various economic models or various economic variables also very important to study in microeconomics. Next, business decisions. We now study individual or particular firm or industry. This time every businessman's decision making also very important. So microeconomic theories are helpful to businessmen for taking crucial business decisions. Important business decisions taking through the businessman, and businessmen know about the all economic theories, basically microeconomic theories and macro. But here today in microeconomic concepts also very important. First, you clear decision. Just see here in this picture, businessman taking any decision, yes, no, maybe, means here no any take decisions. Then next picture, no, maybe and yes, means here businessman also taking decision regarding cost of production, determination of prices of goods, maximization of output and profit, etc. So these are the business decisions taking through the every businessman. So every businessman know about the microeconomic main or basic concepts. So in business decisions, microeconomic study also very important. Next important, useful to government. Useful to government, it is useful to government in farming economic policies such as taxation policy. You know, every year our country's finance minister also declare budget. In when declare budget, some commodities or goods price increase or decrease, means inflation or deflation clear through the tax policy. Means today our country have one nation one tax, means GST, goods and service tax. So policies such as tax policy, then public expenditure policy. Public expenditure like that health, education and other welfare scheme or public distribution system. These are the public expenditure policy, then price policy. These are the important decision or policy declared through the government. in a government, state government as well as central government. So state government policy and central government policy also implement in our total economy. In total economy, these policies help the government to attain its goals of efficient allocation of resources. In our country, available all resources allocation efficiently or correctly, and all resources utilized, then automatically production level increases. Resources, human resources, capital resources, and natural resources. These resources allocation effectively, automatically our economy's growth and development level increases, means promoting economic welfare of the society. Welfare of the society means when production level increases, consumption increases, then automatically standard of living increases. It is called economic welfare. So microeconomic study also very useful to government. And number 7, basis of welfare economics. Basis of welfare economics, microeconomics explain how best results can be obtained through optimum utilization of resources in its best. Optimum utilization of resources means, last point explain, available resources when utilized correctly or efficiently. It also studies how the taxes affect social welfare. Government tax policy also important. Our goods or commodities prices increase or decreases. Government may aim to provide service, not profit motive, because main target our country's welfare, social welfare or economic welfare. So basis of welfare economics, just see here picture. In this picture, all types of economic activity explained here. First picture means in economy, public participation also very important. Then the arrow is continuously running, all types of economic activity. Also here national income distribution, factors of production distributions, means agriculture sector, industry sector, service sector, all sector also explained in this picture. So in our economy, total welfare main target our state government as central government. So welfare of economics is very important to study in microeconomics. Students, today we have studied importance of microeconomics. Students, if you like this video, please share and subscribe. Please like, share and subscribe